Hey everybody, this is Charity and welcome to today's webisode of the Chronicles of Lady Judah. Today we have some really great stuff for you. Today's topic is going to be about teens and violence. And you know, most of the time when we think about violence, we think about domestic violence or we think about gangs. But there are so many different avenues of violence, and we're going to talk about some of those today. Also, make sure that you visit www.thechroniclesofladyjudah.com so you can keep up with all of the articles and publications that the Lady Judah, myself, that I write. So make sure you guys stay tuned in. Also, on today's webisode, I have the privilege and honor of interviewing CEO and Executive Director of Transformation for Life, Patrice Wooten, which is a mental health subdivision. So we're going to be going into a ton of those things. I hope you guys stay tuned for the Chronicles of Lady Judah. All right, thanks again, guys, for joining in today on the Chronicles of Lady Judah. As I said before, today we have a really great webisode. We're going to be talking about teen violence, teen abuse, and of course this tags along with the article Silence the Violence, exposing the truth about teen abuse. And here today I have with me Patrice Wooten, who is CEO and Executive Director of Transformation for Life, which is a social, it's a mental health subdivision. And so Patrice, thank you for joining the show today. We really appreciate it.
It's an honor and a privilege.
And so just tell me a little bit about what your organization does.
Currently we cater to the ages from 3 to 99 pretty much. We thought it'd be different to not just focus on adults, not just focus on kids, because what a lot of people fail to realize is no matter how much you help the child, if you don't help the environment that he's in, he's just going to go back to the same thing. So we try to work with both the parents and the children to address whatever issues they have going on, whether it be mental, physical, emotional, substance abuse.
Yeah.
So we do a broad spectrum, individual, outpatient, and family.
Okay.
And I have a team that specializes in substance abuse.
Okay. So what are the different, forms of abuse? Because like I said, we're talking about teen violence and just many different forms of abuse, period. Because a lot of times we think about violence for teens as gangs or domestic violence, but the truth is that they even have dating violence now. It's what is it?
Date rape.
Date rape. But even for the it's really crazy. And of course, this will also be referred to in the article as well. But we just have many different forms of violence. And so, what are the different forms that you have came across with your kids?
Surprisingly, and people seem to, I guess, sweep it under the rug. Emotional violence is the biggest issue.
Emotional violence, okay.
Because 9 times out of 10, when you get to the root or the core of the issue, it's something that's happened emotionally. It either began with a touch or a saying that caused a child to act out to the point where they become physically violent.
Okay.
So 9 times out of 10, 80% of our clients, after dealing with them, when you get down to the bottom of it, something happened emotionally to them, whether it's a parent denying them or not knowing the love or being picked on. It's always something emotional that leads to the physical violence.
Okay.